thought it was over when everything fell apart. But something inside me still had a spark. Even wounded, I didn't quit. Even broken, I didn't sit. It was God shaping me in the dark. In the pain, He began to move, turning weakness into something to prove. Every tear became training ground. Every loss turned life around. I was being prepared to improve. You call it chaos, God calls it growth. You see pain, He sees what's worth the oath. Nothing here is by mistake. Every step is part of the break. You're being forged for something both. Oh yeah! Gibbor was born under pressure and fire. God rebuilt me to go higher. What once was fear became my fight. Now I stand in every night with the strength I can't deny or tire. Oh yeah! It's not about feelings, it's about staying strong. Even when everything feels wrong, there's a power lifting you up, filling your empty cup, teaching you where you belong. When no one believes in you, God begins what He will do. In the silence, He prepares. In the battle, He declares a version of you that breaks through. Yeah. Pain taught me how to trust. Silence showed me what is just. God's voice deep inside, telling me I won't be denied. And I'll rise because I must. I'm not the same anymore. I've become stronger than before. What tried to break me down helped me take the crown. Now my faith begins to roar. Every scar shows who I became. Every battle built my name. I didn't quit halfway. God showed me the way. Yeah, nothing stayed the same. If the world says you won't win, they don't know what's within. God lifts the ones who fall, answers every call, and destroys every sin. Nothing was wasted, all had a plan. Even when I didn't understand, God was building me up, filling my cup for something bigger than me. Now I see why it hurt so deep. It brought me closer, made me keep trusting God through it all, answering His call while my soul He would keep. Gibbor! Ooh, 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 ooh. Gibbor is not born overnight. It's built in darkness, built in fire. And now I know who I am, a warrior shaped by His hand. And I'll stand in His love. I thought it was over. walked into this war not understanding why, but God already heard my cry. Even when I couldn't see, He was covering me, teaching me I wouldn't die. Every prayer became my shield. Every promise was revealed. God was arming me inside, preparing me for the fight, giving me strength concealed. You think you're alone in the fight, but heaven is backing you tonight. God gave you what you need. There's power in your seed. You were built to win this fight. In the arsenal of faith I stand. Even wounded, still I can. Because my strength's not mine, it's coming from divine, held together by His hand. My mind became a guarded place, my spirit filled with grace. Fear can't hold me down, I won't wear that crown. Faith has set my pace. When doubt tries to break me apart, I go back to where I start, trusting God again through the storm and pain, holding firm within my heart. I learned to fight in silence without needing guidance. Victory starts within before it can begin. I already defy it. Every battle builds my belief, brings me closer to relief. I don't stand alone, God is on the throne, giving me peace and grief. If the world tries to make you fall, God will answer when you call. You were made to rise, not believe the lies, but to stand through it all. The arsenal of faith won't break. It holds strong for your sake. When everything feels lost, God has paid the cost, and victory He will make. You don't need to see to believe. Just keep going, don't deceive. Those who trust in Him will never dim, and will always achieve. God didn't call you to be weak, but to stand and to speak. He lifts you from the ground, turns your life around, even when you feel at your peak. Now I know who I became, a soldier rising through the flame, with the arsenal feel his